So on this back edge, we back taped, had the plastic under, and we just basically faded it out to the edge. We taped around here and down, just so that we could catch all the edge and anywhere we repaired. So somewhere here, let me catch the light. Somewhere about here is where we had it cut and came across and around. You can follow the light. There's a zigzag from the body line there, but you can see it's I don't know how well it's showing up on camera, but no one would ever know that that was repaired. So basically that's what we want to do. Now the other thing we did, we put a wheel arch in it. There's a wee bit of peel, and it should be right around where the factory would be. Now this stuff does flow out a little bit. There's two full wet coats, this particular clear, and I shot it exactly the same with the same pressure as I painted the whole truck before. I actually paint a little with a little less pressure now, but the same gun. But in this case I cranked my clear up just because I wanted it to flow out and look as nice as this. This thing has a real nice paint job on it. So this is every bit that. We found some dents and dings, did some last minute body work down here and straightened out pretty good. Good reflection for a hard metallic. There's a lot of metallic in this, so it dances in the sun nice. Paint code PB5. There's a couple little nibs, nothing we're gonna worry about. Construction truck, but it's a damn good looking construction truck. We also found out that the bottom was bad, so we had to put a piece in, and we kind of rebuilt that. And we used a paintable undercoating, which is a little bit, you see the little bit of almost like orange peel. I don't know if I'm picking it up. There you go. So it just kind of comes up and vanishes about here. Kind of the way Toyotas are done. This is how we did everything else on the truck. So I did both bottoms just to make sure it would all look the same. And honestly, not that it really matters. So couple little nibs. See, there's one right there. Nothing too bad. If you gave this a quick, just a quick buff even, you'd be happy. So we're pleased. We'll let that dry completely till tomorrow. Then I'll pull the rest of the paper, put the tail light back in, throw the tailgate on. I took the antenna off just because it's easy to plastic off the truck that way, but yeah. We got about half an hour worth of work to do, and then this thing will be ready for the road by tomorrow at lunchtime, which is great. This particular clear dries in about 6 hours, so look, probably got some overspray on that thing, but that's okay. So there you have it. Had to fix tree damage on the top of a box. Now if you had a severe root way over here, you'd have to pull it. You could cut it out and do some more, but you gotta watch. Back here we had a pillar back here, and here there's a pillar that never moved, and then the inside, it's like an L channel there, which makes it strong. So putting the cap back here is one thing. Doing it up there, you could do it, but you want to make sure you weld really well and all that fun stuff, right? So whatever you got to do to make it right. But I've had trees fall here. If it's just the skin, but there's a point to where you're replacing the box if the inner structure gets overly crushed. Now, not to say you couldn't take the side out of another truck. You certainly could, especially the inner structure. But then at that point, maybe do you hang a whole skin on it? In this case, we want a few more years out of it. We threw a wheel arch in that was a little better than before. We capped it, put a piece down here. Rest of the truck's fine, so that's it. Thanks for watching.